All right, and we are back with another 72 touch campaign through command video on how to make some of those touches happen. So we went through how to order the different marketing materials from the value postcard to the monthly, to the birthday cards to home anniversary cards. And now I'm going to show you how to send that monthly postcard to your VIPs or to your SOI or to your whole database. It all depends on your budget and how many addresses you have in command of who's going to get this. But to start, all we're going to do is go right into campaigns, the little megaphone to the left, and then we're going to come right over to the top right and click on Create Campaign. When we do that, you are going to see 4 options appear, and we are going to choose the direct mail option to send out any kind of postcard. We'll name this campaign, and we're going to call this Value Postcard, and then I always like to put a timestamp in there, November 2024, and create campaign. Oh, we got to choose a goal. I choose brand awareness for these, and we'll create the campaign. So let's just go through each of these steps and then we'll go through in detail. So first there is the overview that has the name and goal if you'd like to change that. We have the content section that has a default template or custom templates available. And then we have the market center. This is going to be the return address. And mine always does not put in the state for some reason. So I just quickly add in the state and I'll verify and confirm. And then targeting, we will get into that last, and then it'll finally give you a budget as well for the postcards that you're sending and how many people you're sending them out to. And there's an option in here to choose first class or standard mail for most of the send outs that you do. And so let's come back to the top and start with content. This is where you're going to bring in the design from the marketing director that you ordered. They work really hard to make sure that your orders will work inside of command. And so make sure to download the front and back templates that they built for you to bring into command. And you'll see the first thing we want to do is switch from the default template provided to upload a custom template. And once we're in here, you see that there's 3 different sizes that can be sent through command. Today we are talking about the monthly value postcard, which is always designed in the 6x9 size. And so just be aware that is the size that the monthly postcard is going to be sent to you from the marketing director. And then now we're going to bring in the front side separate from the back side. So I'm going to browse my computer. I'm going to find that front page. There's November's Hello November. And then we'll do the same thing for the back. Browse my computer. Find the back of the postcard and hit open. Now those 2 are in there. If there is any issue with it, command will let you know with an error, but as long as you don't see any errors, just like you see my screen, you can hit save. We've already fixed the market center piece. Just be aware of that. Make sure that you fill in your market center information. This is your return address for the market center. Also loads in your compliance, all those great things. And then last is targeting. So first, when you get to the targeting section, we want to change from the default local targeting to the option right down here at the bottom that says Target My Database. Then right below Target My Database, the Add Contacts button appears, and that's what we'll do to add our contacts. And in here, you can see that this list is everyone in your database. If they are grayed out, like you see a lot of these contacts, those people do not have an address saved for that person. You can usually just come right over here and you see, please provide a mailing address, which you have to go into the contact to save. But if a contact does, just like you see Aaron here, we can select these contacts. But I have 5,000 people in my database and I don't want to mail all of them. I just want to mail it to a certain group. And so I'm going to use my tags to help me do that. So I'm going to find my example contact tag. And so I'll scroll down. I'm just to C, and example contacts will be in the E section. So I'll just hit load more again and scroll down until I see example contacts. And you might have to hit load more until you can get to the tag that you want. Now from here, you'll notice that if I hit select all, it only selects people from this first page because I still have this load more option at the bottom. So if you want to be able to select a whole tag that you've pulled, you have to scroll down, hit load more, scroll down, hit load more, and continue to do that until you don't see load more show up anymore. So now, no other load more. That's the whole list. Then I scroll back to the top, and now I hit select all, and it grabs all the people with addresses saved in that tag list. And I only have a few in here because most of these contacts have made up addresses. And so from there, once you have your selection done, you're going to hit add to campaign right down here at the bottom. We'll hit add to campaign. And then our next step is to come up to the top right corner and hit preview and payment. When we click in here, we'll be asked to confirm. We'll say yes. And then this does normally take a little bit of time, so be patient with it. It's going to just be not usually more than a few seconds, maybe at most 30 seconds that this takes. But if you see this, don't freak out. This is perfectly normal. Whether you're in Chrome or any other browser, it's perfectly fine for this to take a little bit of time to get your campaign ready. There it goes, switched over for us. And you can see in here, now all we have to do to finish is set up our payment information, and you're also can schedule through here. And so a couple of things before we do that. Notice the information down here. If you make your request by 3 p.m. on a business day, the mailers will start to be in production on that same day. So that's what it means by same day processing, by 3 p.m. on a business day. Then within 2 business days, they will be at the USPS for distribution. And notice, every time you send a campaign, this paragraph can change for the estimated time it will take to get to them. For this campaign, it's saying 7 to 14 days. Normally for like single, smaller newsletters, smaller postcards, I'll usually see 4 to 6 business days. Here it's saying 7 to 14, so be aware of that, especially if you're scheduling it out into the future. Now, if you just want this to get there as soon as possible, all you have to do is fill out this information with your email, with your card number, expiration, and security code, and then hit make payment, and you will get emails to the email that you put in right here of when they receive the order, when the order has been processed, and when the order has been sent out to the USPS. And so that's all it takes to be able to blast this out to your database. Now, if you want to schedule this for the future, you can see right above the payment information is this little link, schedule launch for a later date. And when we click on it, all you have to do is just choose your date of when you want it to launch. Now, when I hover over this little eye, notice it matches the information for estimated delivery. And it says your mailers are estimated to arrive in the mailbox of the targeted recipients in 7 to 14 business days from the launch date. So you are setting the launch date here. So be aware of that when you are setting up your mailers. So that is all you have to worry about there. Once you get done with your scheduled selection, you'll hit make payment, and same thing will happen even if it's scheduled out. You'll get the email notifications of when those are going out, but that is all it takes to get out the monthly newsletter. You can see it's only 95 cents per postcard that you're sending, so a great deal. You can even up this to first class mail, which will make it a little bit more expensive. It's only $1, though, not $1 more, $1 total. So it's 5 cents more per card to go first class, and usually first class makes this a little bit shorter in your estimated delivery. So that's an easy change that I didn't show you on the last page, but it's right there. It's in the budget section that you can easily find, and you can end now. But since I didn't save that one, we can see, actually, let's see if it'll let me go back in there, since I know you guys love hearing me talk about command. But there we go. In the budget section, just switch to first class, save, and then you can move on for your preview and payment. Oh, see, it always gets rid of my Colorado Market Center. Save, preview and payment, yes. And now we'll see if that adjusted our estimated delivery time from 7 to 14 days to the shorter window of 4 to 6 days is normally what it says. And so definitely for your birthday cards, for your home anniversaries, utilize that first class mail. One of the nice features as well is if you're sending the 4x6 postcard for birthdays or home anniversaries through the Market Center designs, those 4x6s are always sent first class. That's the only option, and they're only 77 cents for that first class. And you can see, yep, there it is, 4 to 6 business days. So if you need to get it out with a little bit more pinpoint accuracy, choose that first class mail. There's some other advantages as well, but that's going to be your main one here. Then all the steps are the same. All right, y'all, sorry for going a little bit out of order, but I hope that helps. Let me know if you have questions.